can take Jinx down without taking too much damage, they will have a good chance to take the site. But now actually with the I guess kind of presence being shown, there has been a rotation put in place. Hadji here to help, and as you can see, Jinx is just locking it down towards the ramp. So much damage being done. Lucky for now, just about escaping as his toes get lit up with M4 bullets. And Shocks and Lucky just going to be holding back for now. Smoke goes down, so maybe they can push forward, but both pretty low on HP at this point. I don't think there's much they can do. And yeah, Hadji didn't even actually need to see them to get them. These domestic matchups can always be very entertaining. Even though you might think one team is a lot better than the other, it's just they know how each other play. Maybe they practice against each other a lot, and it's always interesting to see. And look at that from David. Dink down to one loud. If it's an exciting moment, it can be kind of unfortunate if it peaks and kind of cracks the mic a little bit, the sound rather. But yeah, early on into this one, 3D Max again looking good. Body very low on health. 2 opening kills already actually going in favor of 3D Max, and they've been able to hold down that B control for themselves pretty easily. Oh, and there's another from Jinx, so this is just not going well for G2 right now. I believe this is actually the map choice of G2. I'll have to double check in a second because it's been a while since I've seen the veto, of course, after we had that delay with the aim. But right now, 3D Max, they're looking very impressive, especially considering G2 looked amazing just about an hour ago in that previous best of 3, and it definitely seems like they've cooled off a lot. Oh, and that is just an absolute shutdown towards B right there. I was going to say lockdown, but as you can see, it's only now Shocks that remains. This was actually the force buy as well from G2. As you can see, everyone except for Shocks fully invested, so there we go. David actually able to find the opening kill while I was drinking some water. Takes down Kenny. Fire going to come in, though. That does counter water, so... Or the water counters the fire. It didn't really work in David P's favor. He does end up going down, and it's back to a 4v4. Shock's actually going to find the aggression on B. That's a problem. Jinx was all alone on that side of the map. That gives up B completely, but it seems like they're still going to gamble to stick on towards A. And this is where the bomb actually is going to be committing, as we can see, but it doesn't matter. G2 are finding the frags. And suddenly it's a 4v1. Maka left in a tough spot. May as well go for it, because they can easily buy into this next round, of course, which is the final of the half. But a 1v4, I definitely do not fancy his chances. As you can see, he's about to be spotted, and his head quickly... Check my Twitter there, give me a quick follow, you know. And there we go, Shocks with a quick kill on Devil. Finally some action comes in. Less action than my life. But here we go. Didn't want to finish that, of course, I can't really say that on stream, but there we go. Quick kills, Kenny looking crisp on the USP. Here we go. A buy round again coming in from 3D Max. Is this one that they can start to pick up now and get some control back on the D side? And there you go, actually, Jinx finds the opening kill. We do see actually Shocks and Jax rather being able to chime back in, but it's just continuous trades here on the A-bomb side so far. Eventually going in favor of the T side, but Kenny spins around to take down Jinx, and now it's the 1v1. Doesn't know he could use the pistol, down on 4 health, but he has the op ready and he connects the shot. True. Oh, here we go, though. Playing the Taz position, Lucky is. He's going to go down, but Kenny lines them up for a nice little collateral. A headshot on the front wasn't needed on the back as he finished off the one that Lucky had tagged up. But let's see, because right now the pistols can still cause some damage. We've seen one come in from Devil, but he wasn't able to survive too much longer. Of course, meaning now that it is only Jinx and David P. But I didn't even realize that actually they sold a bit of a fake. David P was waiting to walk out onto the A-bomb site with the bomb, and it worked out perfectly. This is a pure matchmaking strat, and it's got them that boost in economy. Extra $800 per player, maybe a chance to win the round. David actually able to catch Kenny S off guard, and now it's a 2-on-2. This could kind of still go either way. Shocks rotating around now to try and help Jax, and as you can see, they are doing the damage. The rifles in their favor. 1v1 though, David still getting some damage in, and eventually with Shocks winning it, it will be G2 picking up that 11th spy. You can see at this point a bit of desperation coming out. The fact that they've let such a massive lead slip away. It's been very difficult for them to actually try and get back into this so far. Body going to be able to find the quick kill there as well. Jax had also been able to claim one himself, so not looking great for 3D Max. Devil trying to pull it back, gets one. Still a man disadvantage, although, as I said that, of course, Maka able to find one. Devil going to go ahead and take down Body in heaven. And suddenly this is working out now. A man advantage for the moment in favor of 3D Max, but they have to be cautious. Kenny still has the angles to work with. He gets one, needs to be careful of up close on the right. David actually able to pounce out with the Mach 10. The timing's perfect. Now it's all on Lucky. Gets the first and actually drops the bomb by doing so. David P going to be reapproaching into the old bomb train position. Or actually potentially taking it around through CT spawn. He still has a decent amount of time, so seeing if he can maybe catch Lucky off guard. What breed of dog? Half Jack Russell, half Terrier, but David P. What a round from him. Economy, so they can go ahead and actually reinvest. So they have a chance for an instant reset to be found. 3D Max going to need to continue to get the rounds now if they want a chance to try and actually make this winnable, and it's just not happening. Look at this from Body. 3 kills at this point, one by one. As it's G2 getting ever so close to map point here on Train. That nade going to do a lot of damage as well. Not as much as I would have thought, actually, but Maka being forced back off. The 2v5 still very difficult for them to try and recover. Nice peek with the flash there from Shox. So nothing working out for 3D Max. Maka should be soon to fall. That's been spotted, and Shox actually just spamming. Eliminated early on. Mach 10 being technically the best weapon that's in the hands of 3D Max, at least in terms of how much it was invested towards. I think there could be arguments made for saying maybe the Deagle's better, maybe the CZ. Tech 9, still a decent weapon. Can be a little bit inaccurate though. But here we go. Creeping out on towards A. I'm going to go ahead and actually take over the Observant because Auto Director felt like third person was a good idea. Here we go. Some kills actually coming in at this point now. It's working out somehow. Body playing from that bomb site. Going to be, I believe, Jax there finding one as well. And now it's all onto Jinx. He's been trapped in behind the green train. And as you can see, Kenny on the op going to be posted up. My not-so-professional Observant will catch the final kill at least. As it is going to be map victory here on Nook actually coming in from G2. They push straight down Banana. And this is going to be difficult now for 3D Max. They need to go this second. And even then, they have to overcome the defense, which just isn't happening. They're being locked down at the moment. And G2 coming into that first gun round. It's a weird game of Fortnite. Yeah, they're not building anything. What the hell? Look at this. Very quick with those Mach 10s. This could maybe cost 3D Max a little bit. If they lose this round, sure, they can buy again next round. But it's a strange one when they could have just bought up fully in this one and maybe won it. Maka gonna go ahead and push in towards CT spawn without the bomb. I don't know what something they can be somewhat happy with. If they win this round, immediately G2 put down onto a double eco pretty much. At least onto a couple of players. So here we go. Quick push towards A. Jax lines them up in the pit though. They drop out perfectly from to find the double spray down. And with the assistance of Kenny right now, all of the kills going in favor of G2. As right now they do group up towards A. This is bad actually. G2's setup is not very good for this. You can see, of course, Body completely exposed. They took the gamble to actually leave apartments open, and it does cost them control of that bomb site. Jack's doing his best to fight back into this and at least keep it winnable for the retake. And he done a good job by actually finding 2 kills. But let's see, David's still creeping on mid. Can he find the timing correctly is the question. I think that's what he's waiting for. An MP9 in his hands. Chance to find something. Hadji on the M4 rather going to peek up. David now pounces and actually finds both kills. He was. But yeah, Lucky right now early on into this one has been taken very low, and Shox in some trouble, goes through the smoke and does spot that there's 5 players. At least finds one. The problem is that leaves Lucky now alone, and of course, as I said, he is already tagged up heavily. A single bullet going to be enough to finish him off. He gets caught in the open. That's going to be B now, under the control of 3D Max most likely, and the kills actually continue to go in their favor. A nice little boost comes in, allows for the dink to be found instantly onto Maka, and he gets pushed back to the bomb site as he's under so much pressure. David, what is that headshot? Maka going to find one as well, rather, on Shox, and somehow this is working out for 3D Max right now. The kills continue to go in their favor as Jax gets finished off, and somehow Maka get that bomb planted. It'll boost the buy up they have in the next round slightly. I believe they're only on, can't actually see the loss bonus on the ACA client server sadly, but I believe they're getting 2400 if I remember correctly. So it's not ideal. They come in, they get in a bit of trouble. I believe that is Lucky up close, a smoke between these two for now. This is going to be awkward indeed. Hadji does manage to find that kill on Lucky. David's going to be able to find one over towards A as the kills are coming in. Trades from either side. I'm going to have to go ahead and do the Observant right now as Auto Director doesn't really seem to want to work. So let's see how things go at this point. Maka actually going to be able to find one. That was over towards Long. May have more chances as the bomb actually begins to creep around as well. This could get very dangerous indeed. 2 versus 4 to save the day. Is it going to happen? Shox has been spotted. Kill comes in actually from David elsewhere. And it should be a kill from Devil easily. Indeed it is. Early on, mid-control being found. Looks like a quick B-split is what they are definitely looking to try and go for. But already, as you can see, Maka doing a great job holding this down. Finds two. Holds for now to push from coming through vents. But here we go. Kenny gets one return. They're coming in towards B. And as we can see, at least no one currently to try and hold it down. Problem is continuing to lose players, and actually David was able to creep into checkers. It does go down to Shock, so it gets a little bit awkward. But again, trades continue in favor of 3D Max, and it's Maka looking to try and hunt down the ace, and he finds it. Maka comes up massive in that round as 3D Max go ahead and pick up the opening pistol. Was enough, wanted to keep 350 in the bank. That's very strange considering he knows he's up against a shotgun and potentially some M4s and an AUG, which also does get a dink at long range against the helmet, so a little bit interesting, but let's see. Can G2 make this work is the question. Maka on the up from Connector, already able to open up in favor of 3D Max. Peeking out the highway as well, actually going to spot a couple of players. Can he find any more? Spamming intro to smoke, but he at least did manage to pull it heavily in favor of 3D Max for now. One being brought back from Kenny. That is the bomb site now. Once again, going towards G2. They take the control, and we'll be able to get that bomb planted. But so far, 3D Max have been quite efficient on these retakes. And they continue to do so is the question. So here we go. David again coming in from the door. The shotgun, probably not the best weapon for a retake, but I guess coming from door, it could be okay. There's some close range angles he can take. There we go. Body takes him down. Still, though, it doesn't matter because the trades are going in favor of 3D Max. Time becoming an issue, but they can just try and stick the bomb. And Maka holding it down. Will indeed connect the shot. Defuse comes in. Devil on the up, he's going to be tested on B now. We can see the bomb finally having a decision about where it's going. Go for it. Finds the first, rather. Molotov to stop them from pushing them down from checkers, but as you can see, making their way towards B main. Follows it up with another. Devil continues to frag and does more than enough to allow for his teammates to come in and clean up. Jinx going to find the hook to be a B split indeed. Shock's doing his best to try and hold it down, yet to really find anything. It is actually going to be the B bomb site. Under attack, you can see Body, he is alive in the back, but he's pretty much alone for now. Needs some help, and you can see because of that, his teammates do try and push into the smoke, which costs them their life, because Jinx is able to go ahead and double down. Shox returns one, but he himself ends up falling as he tries to aggress out heaven. And with that now, a 4v2. 3D Max looking for that 10th round already, unless Lucky and Kenny S can have something to say about it. And you can see they are coming in. Defuse kit to be retrieved. Kenny, nice headshot, down, but eventually he gets finished off. And now it's Lucky on only 25 health. There's not much he can do. David comes in. Double digit. You'd imagine G2 would be expecting somewhat of a buy into this round. Knowing how much damage they've done on the one before, rather that really much likely face a double eco. Good damage though coming into the smoke early on from Body. Body on the AUG continuing. Gets quick kill. Jack's actually going to burn to alive. As this round is not going too well for 3D Max so far. Get one kill eventually, but I think that's what they may be limited to. That wall bang very close. Not quite on target, but Haji either way is down to 22 health towards quad. Again, absolutely destroyed by a nade. It's going to make things a little more difficult, but let's see. Devil needed to find that kill off of the boost. Now it gets tough. Maka realizes he has to force the issue. Actually finds two quick headshots. Suddenly, Body and Lucky are left alone to try and actually do this. As you can see, the AUG finds one from Lucky, but that's all he's allowed. It's all on Body now. Through the smoke, perhaps, actually gets bypassed. Good work from Jinx right there, able to come out through the smoke as he hears the footsteps of Body. And with that 3D Max, they managed to make it work. A good recovery from around them. Utility-wise, it is just a couple of flashes to try and delay this push. No op currently on this side of the map, but there we go. Kenny going to be able to find one. Trade comes back in from Maka. Push from the tees. Will it be successful is the question. Oh, Maka through the smoke actually comes in. And currently takes himself a quick triple kill. Leaving only Body and Jax now to try and save the day here on map 3. G2 Esports looking like they will indeed be sent down to that lower bracket. Unless Body and Jax can pull off a bit of a miracle. There is a defuse kit in play at least, but there we go already. Body's gone. Only Jax remains towards car. 4 players to try and find. I doubt this is going to happen. Sure, he gets 1 and a second, actually. So maybe we can't count him out too much, but it's going to be tough. You can see Devil in a main. David up close on the bomb site. He's actually creeping around already. This should be an easy kill for him. There you have it. Finished off. 3D Max are going to actually knock G2 down to that lower bracket.